you know, so that we can still.
I got you. Got you. Okay, so when focusing on our 10 days, we really have to make a mindset shift because we have been doing 21 days for quite some time. What we've seen with the 21 days, it's a great platform to get results. It's a great platform to support our customers and support our members, but we haven't seen the exponential team growth that we really want to see and empower all our newbies and even people who haven't even signed up yet to actually think that they can do this. So it is a big paradigm shift, but I'm ready. I'm ready for this because it's really, really awesome. So the first shift will be to Telegram, from WhatsApp to Telegram. So the 10 days, the 10-day marathons are ran on Telegram only. Okay. It just makes your life so much easier. The bot is on Telegram. I'll explain a little bit about the bot just now. And here is just a few things that is amazing about Telegram. In a group, you've got a 200,000 limit. How insane is that? Imagine quickly you've got a league running with 200,000 people in. Imagine that business out of there. Obviously, you don't want that group that big. You want to vertak hulle, maar that's one of the advantages. You can see and edit previous messages. You can delete wrong messages, and it doesn't look like WhatsApp then that says this message was deleted. It was just totally taken out of the chat. Info can be easily saved and cataloged. So that was what is also nice about Telegram is you can have groups in Telegram. So I want to urge you guys, go play around with your Telegram. I have now a personal file on Telegram. I've got the DTC, all our DTC groups on Telegram in a folder. So if I click on that, all the stuff pops up. The business stuff, the product stuff, the everything. So Telegram is really a great, great tool. Animated stickers and voice chats, chats. You can send little video clips where you usually do a voice note. You can do a little video. We can use the bots in Telegram, and not only the marathon bot, there's so many other bots that you can look at, but obviously we focus on one thing now, and you can even schedule posts over there. So it's quite cool. So now I want to explain to you guys how this works. So first of all, you need to understand the term league. It's like a soccer league, a lot of teams in an area, a lot of teams from an area, and a lot of teams from an area. Okay. So Elsa, all the tab teams, we're going to have our own leagues. We're already running our own league. But the big thing is in this big league, there's a lot of teams that is participating. So it's a league. In your league, there's a lot of teams, and your biggest goal is you want to create more teams every single month. And you want people to sign up for more laps constantly. So for example, like they mentioned, they get 2 ladies that's fired up. They didn't put them in the same team to fill up a team. They put them in separate teams and says, who do you know? And then they fill up their own teams. And in this way, the people are going to help us get customers easier, faster. The referral system is incredible. And then what is the most amazing thing about this is you can go show that assistant captain, you can go show them the money. And who wouldn't then sign up as a member if they could help their friends and family with stock? It is incredible. Okay, so let's look at this from a super basic point of view. Okay, first things first is you need the Telegram bot. So when you log into Telegram, ask your coach, your upline, whoever, to put you in our captain's group. Okay, on the captain's group is the bot link. You literally click on it and you follow the steps. In the captain's group, there's also a video to show how to set up your bot. It is very, very, very easy. You literally follow the prompts. But the big thing is you just click on it and you have to swap over to Telegram. Okay, so make sure you join that captain's group. Write it down now there on your diary. Remind my coach to put me on the captain's group because this is your responsibility to get onto the group. Okay, then go set up your own captain bot. All right, really, really simple, guys. Then you will have your marathon group. Like Elsa is going to have her league. And in her league is all her members that's busy building towards their own leagues. And there's going to be coaches in there. There's going to be a few supervisors in there, and they're going to run their marathon group. In our team as well, I created the marathon group, and inside there is all our members that we're busy coaching and training, the supervisors that we're getting there. And in this marathon group, all the teams will be posted, your teams in your own league. Okay. So in my marathon group, I will be sharing daily things, like we will show the schedule just now. But what's amazing about this is all the information, or most of the information, has already been saved on our info channels on Telegram. So if you are an assistant captain, like Robin, as they mentioned as well, you can go get incredible content from Instagram, the Herbalife Instagram, from HN content, from all of those platforms that Herbalife has. But there's also the channels that's available to you that you can pop in on. Oh, today's day 5. We're talking about fiber. Excellent. Here is a very nice video about fiber. I would love to share this with the people. And then if you find something cool about fiber, you go put it in that 10-day group as well, because then we can use it on another lab. Okay. So the 10-day flow, we have something we want to post every single day to add value and to make sure our customers go onto this journey, and when they're at the end of their 10 days, they've got more information and they're excited to do the next lap. In the marathon group, you will also see, if you haven't done a lap yet, there's polls with funny questions on, or information. We give accountability where we post, obviously, the winners of the lap and the leaders of the lap and all of that, or the leaders of the day. The accountability is also there where people share their food diaries, and just be kept accountable for what they put in their mouth. Obviously, there's a lot of tips, and we want to share the results. Now I want to spend a little time on this little thing, the Spectator group. So this is literally going to be the group where all your prospects, people who's not on Herbalife yet, but people who are curious about what's happening here, they're going to go into this funnel, and you want to fill that funnel with as many people as you possibly can, because obviously one by one they're going to slip out and they're going to be part of your marathon group. So from your Spectator group, that's not Herbalife customers, that is prospects, they want to slip into your marathon group. That's what your goal is, to get all of them there. So what happens in the Spectator group? You add value, you share recipes. It doesn't have to be Herbalife. You want to send them cool stuff, send them the hummus recipe, send them a cool workout, invite them to their online fit camps. There inside, you're going to promote the next marathon that's going to run. You can share some product information from the Herbalife products. Maybe share the night works and say what it helps with, or whatever. So that's going to happen in the Spectator group. So you can go, what I actually have at the moment is one that's on WhatsApp, but I obviously want to go and put them on Telegram, because what's nice about Telegram, if they join my group, then they can see all my previous messages as well. So they can scroll back, where with WhatsApp, obviously when you're in a group, you're new, you don't see any of the old messages. So I'm going to move my Spectator group there, and daily just post something nice and a snack here or whatever. And then I'm obviously going to add as much value as I possibly can without giving them too much, so that they want more and join my marathon group and join a team. From your marathons, or from your Spectator group, you want to get
Can I just make, I think it's important also there to share results, because people buy results more than they buy a product, so as we are promoting, always showing somebody that's maybe done a few laps, just really showing the value.
Definitely. So from your Spectator group, your biggest goal is you want to get leads that you turn into your distributors, and you need to keep topping this group up. Every single day, there has to be a goal of, I need 5 more people in my Spectator group, 5 more people. There was one of the trainings where they mentioned you need about 1,000 people in Spectator group to really get a lot of traction out of it. And it sounds super daunting, but I actually saw the exact same thing happen with my Facebook group, my private Facebook group. As soon as I hit 1,000 people, the orders were coming in automatically, but it's work to get there. So the biggest thing with the Spectator group is start small and you just add more people, add more people. Yes.
I just want to say something else. I'm also still struggling to convert from WhatsApp to Telegram. And I just want to say, take it gradual. A lot of our customers are still there, but we want to convert for the reasons of the value of the Telegram. But obviously, you don't want to lose customers because you're too strict or something like that. And to all of you, don't let this Spectator group scare you. We all have Spectator groups at the moment. It's your current broadcasts. It's all your old customers. It's your Facebook friends, etc. That's already all your Spectator group, people that are looking at you or watching you. It's just sort of putting a term to it, and that you want to organize them, that there's one platform where you really are talking to them. And this is like, it's going to take you a few months to get this sort of really working, but don't be impatient.
Yeah, we started when October, when did we start? And we have been watching videos about Spectator group, and we still haven't gotten it under the knie yet, but we're busy getting there.
Ons gaan nou kom.
Miskien het julle vir ons baie goeie tips, like Robin and Grant had now. It's incredible. So yeah, so Spectator group, very, very awesome place, and we're gonna get there. Okay, so the big thing is finding these people, finding these participants, finding the new distributors. I actually put this to the test in this week. I've got a broadcast on WhatsApp with like all my customers and old customers on. It's like a very broad, big one. And I literally typed out a message very similar to this and say, we have this amazing online 10-day challenge. People are losing between 2 and 4 kgs in only 10 days. It's absolutely incredible. Would you like to join the next one? Just that. Within 5 minutes, I got 7 hits and 3 people got more products, and they're on my board now. I made a board like them. I'm busy building my teams. And now what I'm going to do is what I say to them is I send them that message and say, please, won't you help me fill up the teams? So now I'm going to lock arms with them. And then if they bring me a little bit more people, then I'll ask them, wow, you've brought me 5 people. Won't you be my assistant captain on this team? They're not even a member yet or whatever, but they can help me with this whole process. So here's a few scripts just to, if you haven't read them now. Finding new participants. Thank you so much for supporting Liesl on her journey. I don't know if she told you that she's done 2 marathons with me and got incredible results. Don't you know? Anyone that wants to lose between 2 and 4 kgs in 10 days. This is maybe now that you can send to someone that commented or liked or something on a post that you posted for Liesl on social media, and then you can go in direct contact with those people. Finding new distributors. I'm looking for an assistant captain. I would really love for you to be my assistant captain. You add so much value to the team. Let's lock arms together and do this together. So you will start identifying those distributors on your group. You will start seeing the people that post regularly. You'll start seeing the people that really enjoy their results, really enjoying the 10 days. Then this is the type of message that you can send through to them. And building your supervisors. You can go to your members and say, listen, let's lock arms. The goal for you to be supervising 2 to 3 months. Let's go. Let's build this together. And together you work and build teams for that person. So the key is every lab, you need new teams with new people inside. Okay. So Robin and Grant also had a lot of emphasis on the assistant captain. And I think sometimes we are so customer driven, we focus on the customer's results that we forget that we're busy building a team here as well. And we need more people to help all the customers. So that is where the assistant captain comes in. the assistant captain is your go-to person. The assistant captains of all the teams are actually running the group. You're just having the bot and you're just entering the weights, but you want your assistant captain to get stronger and stronger and get more confidence and get more customers into the group constantly. So I think the focus really must be for us to focus on our assistant captains. That assistant captain doesn't have to be a member yet, but obviously you want to start converting them as soon as possible, as if they bring you a few people. So a big emphasis on the assistant captain, and you want to try and see that you can have an assistant captain in every single team of yours, in every single one. So big thing is you start with your one team. One. Okay? So you find your one, you build your team around the person that's in your team. Okay. So let's say, like Robin and Grant said, I've got one of my friends now, she commented on this. Her name is Corinne, and she's a very old customer quite a while back, but I know she works in office environment, and I know 3 of the ladies have been on the products with her before COVID. Now what I can do is I can say, listen, Corinne, I am so excited for this team. I need 8 people in this team. Would you do me a favor? Would you send this message, that one script that says, listen, do you want to lose between 2 and 5 kgs or get more energy or whatever in 10 days? Would you share this message with the few people in your team, in your office space or wherever, or friends or family, doesn't matter, they don't have to be close. And then you can share your results with them as well. And then we see what happens. And then the people come back, you tell a little bit more about the 10 days. And then, would you mind if my coach contacts you? So that is what they're going to say to them. And then they already paved the way for you. Then you can just come in and tell them a little bit more about it. Make sure they get their products on time and slot them into the next 10 days with Corinne then as my assistant captain. So here's the same thing. If you find 2 people interested, split them into 2 separate teams. What we've been currently doing is I'm filling up a team. Oh, team 1 is full, let's do team 2. Oh, team 2 is full, let's do team 2. We don't want to do that now. We want to make sure that we get referrals out of this. So the strategy is, listen, we've got 2 spots open in our marathon team. Who do you know? Who do you live with? Who do you work with? So you want to get the people from the 1 or 2 or 3 prospects that you have so that they can get the people for you, because they're more likely to listen to them. And I know a lot of us, we've depleted our circle of influence. Our circle of influence is done. So now we have to go into other people's circle of influence and have them, I want to say, pitch the people coming in. So please share your results with them and ask them, can my coach contact you? So you want them to do the initial contact about the 10 days. They say yes, and then you go in and tell them a little bit more about what it is. So now we come to the numbers, and Robert and Grant also shared their numbers. But isn't this absolutely crazy, guys? Isn't this absolutely crazy? If you've got one team, let's look at the bottom one here. One team, 8 people, 9 people on a shaking PDM. That's more than 500 volume points, and that's one team. So what the great thing about this is you can track your income, you can predict your income, you can predict your volume. If you are going for the next level, how much volume do you need for your next level? Okay, wonderful. So about 500 points a team. If they do shaking PDM, how many teams do I need? Let's get to work. So this is a much clearer goal on what you can achieve with your next level constantly. Same here, shake PDMT, check there, check the volume, almost 700 volume for one team. That's insane. 1 lap, only 10 days. And we are going to run 2 laps per month, starting on a Wednesday. So day 0, where you enter all the weights and click start lap, is on a Tuesday. So Wednesday is day 1 up to the Friday, and then the next Tuesday we start up again. Okay, so just check here. 1 lap per month, 2,500 volume points. So if you have 5 teams running, doing that volume, just 5. That can be 2 teams in the beginning of the first lap and maybe 3 teams in your second lap. Then you're there. How crazy is that? So what we want to start incorporating in our teams, and this is inspiration from Robin and Grant, so we're giving them all the credit here, is we want to have the people in the challenges earn points and win. So this will happen in every league. So I will have my league, I will put out the prize at the end of my league, and I'm going to encourage all my teams, all my coaches, all my assistant captains to make sure that their challengers inside the lab is going to participate in this. And they post it for us on the group. And this is just going to create an incredible community. And just check some of these things here. 10 sets of squats. Share your results with 2 friends. Take a screenshot of the conversation, and you have to post it in the group, then they get a point. Attend the celebration call. If they're there, what's going to happen is they're going to see a little bit more about the business. They're going to see other people's results, and that is definitely going to bring you in some more business. Participate in the detox challenge. We're going to change that one a little bit. Post your food diary collage every single day. Share a healthy food swap and take a screenshot of it and send it to your captain. So every day they can tick off something. At the end of the 10 days, they can maybe even do 2 or 3 of that in one day. And then there's going to be bonus points, 2 points for a block like this. Post your shake selfie and tag your coach. Take a screenshot of it and go put it on your state. Put it in the group so that other people can see. And then they get bonus points. So this is going to be just fun. And all of the people who get their 10 points is going into a draw. And there's going to be a prize. And every league is going to do this. So this is just going to be something fun that we're putting out. So if you guys wanted to see what the schedule is going to be like, what we want to, where in which areas we are going to add value in, is on Tuesday, we're going to do the prepping. We're going to make sure they know how to read the meal plan, track their results, the whole shebang. On Wednesday, that's the stuff. On Thursday, that's the stuff. So what you're going to do is, if you are an assistant captain and you have to post something on Wednesday, that's day 1. Then you go to the day 1 protein and snacking groupie, and you go check in there. Oh, I like this, and I like this, and I like this. Take it, forward it into the group, and type a little something with it, or whatever. So that is just going to empower you to add more value. And if your team sees that you are posting valuable things in the group, they'll see you as their leader as well. So that's what we actually want to do. So why marathons? And I think everything that built up to this question is actually answered already. But I am so excited about what this can do for our businesses, because we've seen people changing levels like crazy. Elsa and them mentioned people building 50, 60 supervisors in such a short period of time. And it's so believable, because look what happened to Robin and Grant's team, where they're building 2, 3, 4 supervisors in a space of 4 months. It's absolutely insane. So it's a great way to build your team. It's easy and duplicatable. It's a script we send, done. In the marathons, we all are getting incredible results. And if you haven't done a marathon yourself, where you take your weight every single morning, get onto the scale and send it to the captain, I urge you to start with that first thing. You can predict your income and your volume. There is short-term goals, so you can work focused and say, at the end of the month, I want so many teams because I need to reach this level. It's incredible customer journey. It's exceptional. The people, the results, the check-in is really good. You build a new member to success, because this is an easy flow to explain, really easy. And Herbalife launched it, guys. People in Herbalife, they built this bot for us. So we want to use the structure that Herbalife is putting out, because obviously a lot of thought and a lot of things have been going into this. So I know there's a lot of people that's super competitive. We want to challenge you all, not on how many teams you have, but how many more teams you have every single month. And we can do a little thing in our groups or whatever, but obviously you want to go for more teams because it's going to build your business faster. But now we can say, ja, Elsa, ek het 5 meer mense gehad, 5 spanne meer as jy gehad laas maand, but check my volume. And Karina can come, no guys, sorry, I beat you all. I got 6 new teams. Or Jenny can come on and say, Amore, ek het jou gaie geskop, ek kan dit doen. So yeah, that is going to be quite exciting. And if you wanted to see what can happen long term and how you can build your teams and how you can reach the next levels, global expansion team is where you start qualifying for vacations. So if that is one of your goals, check the teams, check how many captains, 5 teams each. So if you can have, let's say, 8 supervisors in your team, having 5 teams each, then you're there. So if you have that clear goal, start with 1 team. This is just for the bigger picture. Start with 1 team, start with 1 lap, and you take it from there. Okay. And all I want to ask you guys, are you ready? Are you ready to change your pin? Because I surely am ready to get out of Get. Dit is nou net so. So, how are you guys feeling?
Get out of Get.
Let's get out of Get.
Let's get out of
our comfort zone.
Get out. Okay.
I like it.
Very exciting, very exciting. This is very exciting. Yeah.
It is.
And it's a proven, it's like a plan. It's a step by
Yeah,
step.
it's a clear plan, you know.
Yeah.
So I think
And
with us having LDW this coming weekend, we've got all these tools. We are clear. Our next celebration call will be next Monday night. And obviously Monday night is going to be our recognition night, but obviously a feedback from LDW as well. So it'll be like a double whammy, very exciting evening. So I hope you guys, I really want to say thank you, especially to Karina, who in the beginning got my backside kicked a little bit and said, we have to get into this thing. We've got to learn about this. And she's put so many of our Telegram groups together, so much info. It's like we said, as you know, you guys are going to be part of somebody else's league, and maybe you're going to have to do more posting. Everything is there. You go copy and paste. So Vuiswa, you are going to be ready to run with me in one of my leagues, girl. So we're going to be building this, and very excited with everybody. So please, if you have a question, it is now time to talk. And for some of you, you've been lapping with us, but maybe you were just a participant, and now you need to do that WORK and start your own bots and start your own things and move across to Telegram and, you know, do that paradigm shift thing. But I'm very, very excited. So I hope that all of you are too.
I just want to say, I've been running with the marathons, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm very convinced that this is the way to go and everything. But it's really hard to the way we did it with trying to fill one team and then trying to fill another team. The secret, I think, is now being unlocked with using referrals, because that is something that we haven't utilized up to now. So, and it's, I mean, it makes it so easy. What I did after I listened to their training, I don't have a whiteboard, I'm in a rental. So I printed myself a little thingy, and I started using the referral system, and I've already, I mean, I was struggling to fill one team, guys. This is confession time. I had 2 teams, and then I fell back to 1, and I was struggling to fill one team. I thought, what is wrong with me? But this was just yesterday. And
How many teams do you have filled now?
I've got people that referred their friends to me. I've got 2 full teams, and I've split. I've got a new member, and I split her and her new person and they must now for this team. So I'm helping them to do that, and I'm doing my own 2 teams. So, you know, that's what I'm going for. If we land up having 3 teams, then it's 2 more than I had before. Then I'm tripling up, which is amazing. So I must just say, you know, it is work, it's hard work, but this makes it so much easier.
Return is worth it.
referrals.
The return is worth it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah.
Okay,
Done,
we are
Karina.
excited. Okay, guys, thank you so much. It was a very long call, but we really hope to get you guys to really just see the vision, and we're going to be learning all the way as we go on. So, but I think there's tips of getting them to share. I love the bonus point idea, sharing it on social media, where we can go and look at who's liked their stuff, and, you know, really, because our customers don't know what to say. So I love that tip of sending them the message so that they can send it to their friends. So yeah.
Also, we
I
want
think
to
Ask
some
a question
very-
quickly.
Yeah.
Karina, your teams, are you the captain of each team,
Yes. Yes, I am.
of all the
Um,
teams?
I do have supervisors that's running their own teams, and they are the captains of their teams. But I am the captains of my own team and my distributors that are not supervisors. Yes.
Okay,
I'm the
so
captain there.
say for instance you've got 10 teams. You are the captain of all 10 teams.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But
Okay,
I'm
thanks.
I'm now, and before I used to do everything, but for now I'm going to help my assistant captain
Assistant.
to grow, and the assistant captain will sort of help
Help.
the people with me, you know. So
Mm.
even if I have 10 teams, it's not going to be that much of an overload because I'll have 10 assistants.
In the ideal world. Yes.
In the ideal world.
And do you, listen, do you have 10 separate WhatsApp groups? Okay, we had the WhatsApp groups. We are going to move to Telegram now. I understand that. But do you have separate, did you have separate groups, small groups, or did you slot in all your members in the one group?
Okay, this is something that I want to still streamline. So, you know, I'm playing around with it. Me personally, I know Elsa's got separate groups for each team.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So, and that makes it even more valuable that the assistant captain will be helping in those small groups. So she, as a captain, will then just be sort of in a supervising, you know, and come in maybe once a day and check in or whatever. But for me, I mean, I only had one team running lately, so I only had one little group. But before, I used to put all my teams in one group. So that also works, but because then you can have a little competition going between the different teams. But what I also want to explore is to use the group. So as I'm going to start making these groups now, even though my teams are not full, so I'm going to see if I can start using the group to fill the team, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's something that we, you know, refining as we
will learn as we go along. Yes.
And we're going to make mistakes.
Yeah,
That's also fun.
When I
What do you
started
do, Amrit?
our own group, because I saw
Yes.
the big group that Elsa has is very, very busy, because obviously we were all on it and we all were bringing people. So I started my own group with my supervisors, Teresa, Jackie, Anna Marie, all of them has been running teams there. So I have at the moment my 2 teams that's running. Anna Marie has got her team running, and whoever's got their team running, Tammy, I think, is also have a team. So we literally all do our bots by ourselves, and then we share all the winners on the group. We congratulate everyone, and then we share the tips and the tricks and the polls and the everything in that one group. So that's what's nice is now I can see what my team is doing. I can see where I can help Anne-Marie or Teresa or Jackie or whoever in that one group. So that's what I'm busy doing at the moment.
Yeah. So what we will do is that big mother group, if we can say, that big group that is actually mine, that Karina started, will remain. But like, okay, Amo's already left with her people. Sandra and Peter and their people will leave there. And anyone, Denise and Laverne will leave there. So that group will become smaller. And Magda, you guys, whoever, still feel maybe that you're not ready to leave, can hang in with us as long as, until you feel ready to go. So there will be some posting there. I'll get different people to post now because the leaders are going to be doing their own posting. But so we will work at it until, everybody's, how can I say, feeling safe and ready to go and so on. But we will definitely, that big WhatsApp group will change over to Telegram, so there will not be much activity in the future there. It's basically a spectator group in a way, because there's lots of people there that's not even participating. So I don't want to kill it. I won't take that group completely away, but we will stop posting there from the next challenge. So the postings will all be in the Telegram group. And I know for those that's got customers that's not ready yet, then you're going to still love them and give them attention and, in your small little group that you are supporting them. So we will transition, not just cut and be that strict. But
Okay.
the whole thing is about getting and keeping customers.
Okay, Elsa, so I will be part of your group.
You will stay in that big Telegram group, yes.
Yes. What I saw some of the people doing to get the people on Telegram is they would send them like a little teaser, check here, you're on the leaderboard for today. If they're not on the Telegram group yet, oh my word, congratulations. A little bit more is shared in the Telegram group, go check it out. And then they post the link again. And then the next time, if they see they haven't posted it or gone in yet, they would post the cool snacks. Oh my word, this was just shared in the big Telegram group. We would love for you to join. Here's the link. So it is going to take a while, but I must say I don't have any reluctance of people trying to download Telegram, which is quite cool.
Okay.
The beauty of Telegram is it doesn't take up space on your phone. If you don't, you must tell Telegram to download a picture or something. It doesn't do it automatically like WhatsApp. You don't have to tell it not to do it. It doesn't do it. So it just sits there and you can use it, and it doesn't take up a lot of space.
Okay. All right, guys, I think we'll call it a night. Thank you so much. And have a fabulous evening further. We are excited. Let's do this thing. Okay. Let's fill up those teams, eh? Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, Amal.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.